Yesterday, we talked about the first principle, derivation from the first principle. After that, we talked about derivation, normal derivation using the normal coefficient method. So let's just go through them. I would like us to go through the first principle now again. That would be a waste of time. But let me go through it. And no, if I go through it now, I'll be having people asking me questions. And I don't want to spend more than 30 minutes tonight. So one thing I want you to know is that when y equals x squared, who's going to tell me what dy dx is? According to the evaluation method, dy dx is what? Who is going to tell me?
2x.
Okay, glad to hear that. To give 2x. Now, now look at it very well. We have normal functions. We have special functions, like standard functions. So all those functions too now, their derivatives are gotten first principle. Me now, if I use the first principle to find the derivative of sine x, at the end of the day, I'll get dy dx to be cos x. I would have loved us to go through this process, but it's a long one, number one. So when we now get to somewhere, I believe I will confuse many people because of the trigonometric functions. Trigonometric functions, they are acquired somehow. They have the trigonometric identities, they have the trig ratios, they have some other trigonometric stuff too. Because a plus b equals b, a plus b equals this. So stuff like that. I don't want to confuse people at all. That's why I'm just giving it straight. That y equals sine x. If you have y equals sine x, then dy dx equals cos x. This is a standard derivative. Please, are we getting it? With emojis, finish.
Yes.
When y equals, I would like you not to be unmuting your mics. Just use emoji. That will be wasting time. Y equals sine x. Definitely dy dx must be equal to cos x. So when y now equals
How did you get that?
Everything was. What did you say?
How did you get that? How did you come about that?
That is what I'm saying. I will call it the standard derivatives. So we get that using the first principle. You know what? I'm not going to explain. For those of us that can capture it, or you can screenshot after I finish it. If I explain now, I'll start answering questions. I will not be able to achieve anything at the end of this class. So they are not really important things. Nobody will come and ask you to find the derivative of sine x in exam using the first principle. But let me do it straight for you now. Y equals sine x using the first principle. Our representative y plus dy equals sine x is what? X plus dx. So take y from this place to that side. It becomes y equals sine x plus dx minus y. So dy equals sine x plus dx minus what is y? Sine x. So now remember from the trigonometric identities that sine A minus sine B will give you, that is what I'm saying. I will confuse people. We give you 2 cos A plus B over 2 sine A minus B over 2. I don't know if some of us knew this before. So without a prerequisite knowledge of something like this now, it's getting out of hand. That's why I didn't want to waste my time explaining it. So that same thing will occur here. Then dy equals 2 cos A plus B, that's x plus dx plus x over 2 sine. So BOG, I want you to see what's there, or B, I don't know how your name displays. So I want you to see what's there. Like I just want to show you that we are going to get cos x. I'm not really explaining to you. I want to show you that we are going to get cos x. At the end of the day, you might screenshot and ask later, but not in this class. So a minus b, that's x plus dx minus x over 2. I want to tell you, since it is gotten, so it is standard. This one is standard. That whenever you have y equals to sine x, definitely know that the dy dx is cos x. So how did they get the cos x? That is what we are doing. We got it from the first principle. Y equals sine x. Now keep going. I have 2 cos 2x plus dx over 2 sine dx over 2 because x cancel minus x. So here now I'm having divide both sides by dx. So dy dx equals 2 cos 2x plus dx. We showing it. Go, we showing it. Sine dx over 2, all divided by dx. Since I'm dividing both sides by dx. So now I'll have 2 cancels 2 for here. So I have 2 cos x plus dx over 2 sine dx over 2 all over dx over 2. The 2 here will lose. It becomes all over. So I have cos. Now limit the x to 0. Limit the x to 0. You can see I'm going to go through a long process if I were to explain something like this, but I will show you that I'm going to get cos x now. So cos x plus, what is dx? 0 over 2 all over dx over 2, 0 over 2. Just let me take this one like this now. Sine dx, let me limit it now. Dx over 2, sine dx over 2 times 2 over dx. Yeah. So comes here again. I have cos, I don't have to put it. Cos x plus, now let me limit the x to 0. I have cos x plus dx to 0. That's 0 divided by 2. Sine 0 over 2. So this 2 over dx means dx over 2, right? Over dx over 2, that's over 0 over 2. So 0 over 2 gives what? 0. 0 over 2 gives 0. So I have sine 0 here now. So sine, so I have cos x plus 0, that is 0. Sine 0 over 2, that's sine 0 is what? 0. That's times 0 over 0 over 2 is what? 0. So 0 divided by 0 gives 1. So now I have dy dx equals cos 2x x plus 0. That's ordinary x times 1. So equals cos x. This is how it is gotten. Yeah, I'm very sure a lot of people are lost here, but this is how it is gotten. Now, assume something now. I'm going to be explaining all this. I will have to move into trigonometry. I'm going to waste my time. And there is no CBT exam that will tell you to use first principle to find the derivative of sine x. No CBT exam will say that. They don't want to know your working. You can even do a bad job about it. That's why they call it standard derivatives. Why? Because y is already sine x. Any case, DOG, sir, you can just cram it now. That anywhere you see y to the sine x, know that the derivative will be cos x. Do you get it, sir? Let me show you the reaction. Let me see with the reaction. If you got what I explained now. That anywhere you see y to be sine x, anywhere you see y to be sine x, just know that x dy dx will be cos x. Somebody is not getting me. I'm not it's not all these things I'm explaining though. What I'm explaining is that anywhere you see y to be sine x, know that dy dx is cos x. So please, is there anyone that didn't get what I explained now? Forgive all this long thing. If you want to screenshot it, you can screenshot it. Look at this. When y equals sine x, the y dx must be cos x. If I use this method again to find the x, that is when y equals to cos x, I will get the dy dx. This is the only method I can use to solve something like that. I'll get y equals cos x. I'll get dy dx to be minus sine x. Please, I want you to cram them. Just cram them. Sefini. Thank you. Thank you. So I want you to cram them. That is, when y equals to cos x, dy dx is minus sine x. You can see that going through that method, you get exactly this one too now. So now, when y equals tan x, dy dx is going to be sec square x. Sec square x. Dy dx is going to be sec square x. Let's stop here. We have so many. When y equals to raised to power x, right? Dy dx is raised to power x in x. When y equals to e raised to power x, dy dx is still e raised to power x. When y equals 1 over x, dy dx is ln x. But let me stop here at the moment. It's not every day we will achieve everything, right? So let me stop here at the moment. Guys, are we moving together, please? With these 4 things we just mentioned now, that's good. So I said, when y equals sine x, dy dx must give me cos x. When y equals cos x, dy dx must give me minus sine x. When y equals tan x, then dy dx must give me sec squared x. I want to stop that purposely. What I actually want to explain today is, this is just what I want you to know. What I actually want to explain today is, let's take one of the rules. See, we have more rules. I'm mentioning 3. I have 2 androids. Okay. We have the function of the function. Okay. Product rule first. I think the product rule is what everyone starts with. Product rule. Please, if you want to write this down, do that now. I'm not going to screenshot. Product rule. Okay. The product rule is a very interesting rule. Product is a very interesting rule that I will like to waste my time to derive how it is done now. But I won't like to waste your own time. That's why I won't do it. So product rule is just like this. If you have y equals to x minus 2 times x minus 3, look at it very well. You can do what? You can expand this bracket straight. Expanding, you are going to have x squared minus 6x plus 6 minus 5x rather, after expanding this bracket. After expanding it, I believe this one, it just what? 2x minus 5. That's yx. So if you don't want to use this normal method you used now, you go through the product rule. See now, it's because I brought a very simple function. That's why you can use it easily. Use this method. In some cases, you have to be expanding to my big issue. So you just have to use the word product rule. Product rule means they are multiplied against each other. X minus 2 with bracket is multiplied against x minus 3 with bracket. So you are using the product rule. What is product? Multiplication. Are we getting it? Please, before I go far, let us be knowing. Just Prodigy.
Yeah, thank you. Like, sorry, I don't know if there is any other person aside me. Like,
okay.
So that it won't look funny to some people, I would have advised maybe you can just buttress on that y equals to x square, which is dy dx is equals to 2x. So that when you are working on it, they won't be getting confused. I don't know. It's just a suggestion.
Done it. Yeah. Almost everyone here can do it. Anyone that was in yesterday class.
That's fine. Okay, that's fine.
We've done it. They've worked on it. Everyone did it. That's why.
Okay.
That's fine. But because of some people again, Because of some people, they true. X squared minus 5x plus 6. I'll use these two to multiply the coefficient of x. That is 2 times 1, 2. And the x is there, raised to power 2 minus 1, 1. So 2x. So minus 5x, just don't stress yourself about this one. Remove the x down. It is useless. Minus 5. And 6 means nothing. Since it's minus 2, forget it. Down is 0 in the y dx. It is what? 0. So now I'm coming to use the product rule. Y equals x minus 2 times x minus 3. What is the product rule? A very simple formula. When y equals this, then the product rule says if v, u times v are the parameters given, the two things given that are multiplied against each other, where u is one bracket, v is another bracket. So the y dx equals v du dx. That means v times du dx plus u dv dx. Very simple. This is product rule. There's another way we used to represent the formula by Lee. Is there anyone that didn't get what I said now? I said if y equals to u times v, then dy dx equals v du dx plus u dv dx. So now y equals x minus 2 times x minus 3. Find dy x. A very simple thing. What do? This is u, Abi. Everyone, let us move together with this thing. This is u, and this is what? V. I want you to note that. Remember the formula. You are using the u dx somewhere. You are using the v dx somewhere. How do you get the u dx? The u dx is the u. The u is x minus 2, right? U is x minus 2. So the u dx is going to be, differentiate this one now. It's going to be 1, Abi, because minus 2 means nothing. And it is the 1 that is the coefficient of x here. If it is 2x, the y dx will be what? 2. If it is 3x, the dy dx will be 3. If it is, if it is 4x, the y dx will be 4. So u equals 1x minus 2. The y dx is, the u dx is 1. So and v is what? V is x minus 3. V is x minus 3. So the v dx equals 1. Is there someone that's not agreeing with me here? I won't like the fact that you take me back after I reach somewhere that maybe I'm almost done. Please, if you are not getting it, let's know now, please.
Please, I don't understand. Can you come over again?
I've been saying it since. Is it now you're supposed to talk? I've been saying it since. Must I beg you before you say it? What I'm saying is, I'm given y equals u times v. That's the product rule. This is the parameter on which it depends. Y equals u times v. So the dy dx will be formula. It is a formula for the product rule. This is what we call the product rule. This is the rule. It is called the product rule. You can show this is the product rule. So dy dx equals v, this v, times du dx. I will show you how we got du dx. What du dx is. Plus this u times dv dx. Very simple. Dy dx is what? V du dx plus u dv dx. So now we said something like this now. Now we're given y equals x minus 2 times x minus 3. You can see that it is times. Why? Because they both have brackets. So definitely they are in this form. Anything you see in this form, you use product rule for it. What's the first thing here? You see this dot here means multiplication. So u is what? U x minus 2. V is what? V x minus 3. I suppose some people are getting me now. Just
Yes.
interrupt if you are not getting it. Interrupt with your sticker. I will see it. I'm coming to check. So now, why the y now? This is the question. Y equals x minus 2 times x minus 3. Find the y dx. You come here, since they are products, right? Since the relationship is multiplication. Hmm? Okay. I said, this is a question. This is the formula. I don't want you to question me too much on the formula. I don't want to waste time to derive it too. It is derived from the derived it. So from this one, a very simple method. Y equals x minus 2 times x minus 3. How do you know it is times? Because they are both bracketed. This one has its own bracket. This one also has its own bracket. So just know your words. You are using the product rule for it. Anything you see in the form that there are now two things intermediate multiplying each other. That is one is in the bracket, another one is in the bracket. Know that you are using the product rule. Know that you are using the product rule. So y equals x minus 2 times x minus 3. Now look at the form of product rule. The first thing, the first bracket, down will be u. So that's why I said u equals, what is inside the first bracket? X minus 2. Miss Blessing, I suppose you should get me now. The second bracket means that v. And v equals what? X minus 3. So now you do, because of the formula. The formula says dy dx is b du dx plus u dv dx. So you've known v, Shelly, that is x minus 3. You've known u, that is what? X minus 2. So it remains du dx for you to find and dv dx. After knowing them, you'll get the value of dy dx. So now du dx is what? Just differentiate x minus 2. Is there anyone that can differentiate x minus 2 here for me?
Yes.
So please, I'm sorry. Yeah, what is the derivative of x minus 2? I think someone talked. Somebody wanted to say it. 1. Exactly 1. So I'm not the only one that knows it is 1. You don't know it is 1. Oh yeah, use this thing that you guys always use. If you don't know it is 1, or you don't know how we got the 1. All right, everybody knows it. I'm taking it that way here. So the dx of this now, that means the derivative of x minus 3. After I'm already going. Yeah. X minus 2. X minus 2. That is y. The y dx will be, what is the power of x? 1. Abi, x raised to power 1. Use that 1 to multiply x. That is 1 times x raised to power that 1 minus 1. That is 1 times x raised to power 0. And that is 1 times anything raised to power 0 is 1. That's law of indices, default law of indices, 0 index. Anything raised to power 0 will give you 1. So you can come to me later and explain how it is gotten to be 1. So the u dx is 1 and the v dx is 1. So note very well, we've gotten u, right? We have v. So we've gotten the value of the u dx, gotten the value of the v dx. So the y dx that we are asked to find will be, using the formula, equals v. Who will tell me? It's a very simple formula that I believe some people would have done it up. Who will tell me the formula here now? Who will tell me the formula? I said, who will tell me the formula, the product rule formula? Formula for product rule.
It's going to be the x equals to v equals to u du dx plus v dv dx.
No, not v dx.
V
Not
V
not
du
d
dx.
bracket du dy or dx.
So
Then
don't put bracket, sir. Don't bother to put bracket. Don't put
okay,
bracket.
Mhm.
Say it again. Say it again, please.
V du dx plus u dv dx.
V du dx plus u dv dx.
Hey, now you now they talk and like say now one hard thing. Oh, it's as simple as this. Now you got it right. V du dx plus u dv dx. Sefini iya kuri ya isa. No matter. I beg know the formula. It's very simple. Oh yeah, what is V? V is what? X minus 3. Remember, X minus 3 times du dx is what? 1. Abi?
1.
Plus, what is U? U is X minus 2 times what? What is
1.
dv dx? 1. Oh
1.
yeah, here now we have X minus 3 times 1 is X minus 3. Plus X minus 2 times 1 is what? X minus 2. Add them together. X plus X, 2X, minus 2 minus 3, minus 3 minus 2, minus 5.
Minus 5.
So divided X equals 2X minus 5. We are getting the same answer with the one we got without using the product rule. Without using the product rule, we had 2X minus 5. Here too, we're having 2X minus 5. I'm employing you very well. The product rule is better to use when it comes to stuff like this. Some of you will mis-expand. So just use it. Once you understand it, it's very, very easy to use and very, very fast. A very fast way. I'm doing another example now. Screenshot this if
Let
you
me
need to.
screenshot too. Beg.
Okay. I'm bringing a more interesting stuff now. It's only product that I want us to keep thinking about. 25. After this example, I'll just give class one. You guys should be submitting them in the group. So y equals this one now you can't even expand it easily. 2x squared plus 2x minus 2 times 3x minus 2. What do you think? Don't you think it is too hard? Expanding this one, no, it's not hard, it's not a big deal at all under any circumstance. But I believe you prefer using product rule than expanding and be going undergoing that stress. So use what? Product rule. Remember every time when product rule is dy dx equals what? B du dx plus u dv dx. Are we getting it? So now u is what? The first bracket will be u. That is what? 2x squared plus 2x minus 2. And v is the next bracket. That is 3x minus 2. What's the next thing to find? Du dx and find what? Dv dx. To find du dx is just what? Differentiate this. 2x squared. The derivative of 2x squared is what? Should go. What about this space that
4x
they're
square.
using?
4x.
What?
4x square.
4x
4x. 4x. 4x.
4x.
plus derivative of
4x plus
Plus
2.
2.
plus 2. So we've got
Let's
du
begin.
dx. So now dv dx. Don't forget, it's not dy dx you are looking for. And even it is y equals to that thing, it will be dy dx. If it is v equals to that thing, it is dv dx. That means change in v with respect to x. So now, differentiate 3x minus 2.
3.
That is what? Dy dx equals v du dx plus u dv dx. Oh yeah, what is v? 3x minus 2. 3x minus 2 times what is du dx? We got du dx to be
4x plus 2
plus what is u? U
plus
is
2
x squared. U is 2x squared plus 2x minus 2 times what? What is dv dx? Times 3. So now expand this one. This one expand, and you do that same thing there. So in this process, you would have finished this one when you are still expanding the bracket now. So it's better to just go with this simple method. So yeah, expand this bracket. No, expand it on your own. I'm going to have 12x squared minus, sorry, plus 6x minus 8x. So 12x squared minus 2x minus 4 plus 6x squared plus 6x minus 6. That's what I'm going to have in expanding this bracket. So I'm going to have total of 18x squared plus 10x minus 10. So that is dy dx. I just added stuffs together. That's all I did. Only added stuffs together, which I won't like us to be doing together here.
I think it should be plus 4x
Mm.
minus 2x plus 6x. That's plus 4x.
There is another
No,
plus
Sally, where did
6x.
you get that? Okay.
There is another plus 6x here. Look at it. Okay, this is 6 x squared minus.
That's 6x squared.
Thank you, Charlie. It's squared. I'm using the both of them as 6x. Thank you. So plus 4x. I was thinking this is 6x. This one to 6x. More idea. Movement 10x minus 2. That's movement 12x minus 2. That's 10x. That's what I was doing. Okay, are we moving together then? Please, if you do understood what you, or if you don't understand what we did now, let us know. I don't understand. Please let us know. Okay, we are given the question to be 2x squared plus 2x minus 2 times 3x minus 2. You know that the first thing, the thing in the first bracket will be your u. This is u. The thing in the second bracket will be your v. So u equals 2x squared plus 2x minus 2. And v equals 3x minus 2. So find du dx. That is what? 4x plus 2. Find dv dx. That is 3. Now write the formula. dy dx equals v du dx plus u dv dx. Now, what is v? V is 3x minus 2. Write it here. Times, what is du dx? Du dx is 4x plus 2. Write it here. Plus, what is u? U is what? 2x squared plus 2x minus 2. Write it here. Times, what is dv dx? dv dx is 3 times 3. Now expand your brackets. To expand your bracket here, 3x times 4x, 12x squared. 3 times 3x times 2, 6x. Minus 2 times 4x, minus 8x. 6x minus 8x gives minus 2x. Minus 2 times 2 gives minus 4. So 2x squared, you multiply this 3 by everything here. That means you're expanding the bracket. 3 times 2x squared, 6x squared. 3 times 2x, 6x. 3 times minus 2, minus 6. Now rearrange and do everything. 12x squared plus 6x squared gives 18x squared. Minus 2x plus 6x gives plus 4x. Minus 4 minus 6 gives minus 10. That is dy dx. So I'm going to stop here. Let's see. I'm going to give some works if y equals 3x minus 5, 12x minus 12x minus, okay, 2x squared plus x minus 3. And also, if y equals 2x squared plus 2x plus 5 times x plus 3, if y equals x squared plus 9 times 2x minus 1. And then if y equals x minus 3 times 2x minus 2x squared minus 3x. So find dy dx. You can always send it to the
No, I'm
group
not
so that
saying
you
anything.
reply to
That's
yourself.
number one. I did not say anything.
Please can I fix the camera up?
That number one is 2x squared plus what? 2x squared plus what?
Plus x plus x.
Do you mean you should solve and send to your WhatsApp or what?
No, not my WhatsApp. Oh, not my WhatsApp. Send it to the group. Are you in that now tutorial group? You guys can compare answers in the group. That's what I mean. Send it to the
All
group.
right.
I'll check.
All
Send it
right,
to the
it's
group.
fine.
So make sure you do it
Okay.
and send it to the
Okay.